Hey everybody, XEI here for a quick channel update for the month of November. I'm pretty sure this is going to be quick. I think I say this all the time. Sometimes I say it and I cut around it because then I lie. But I'm going to keep this one quick, I hope. Because it's very clear. Witcher 2 has hit the channel. It's the enhanced edition. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be as daily as possible. I don't know why I struggled with that statement. I'm like, because I know next week, like, I'm like away on business for 3.5 days. If I'm away from my dog for so long, my dog is special needs, blind, deaf, diabetes. You've been on this channel long enough, you know it. There's time complications, time management complications right now. I'm gonna get back from those events and I'm not gonna be able to just game or edit as easily because I'm gonna feel guilty and I'm gonna be worried about the dog's health because he crashes when I'm not around for long chunks of time. So a little bit concerned about next week, but I'm going to try to get through it. I'm going to try to get ahead this weekend with some Witcher recording and editing, and I'm going to try to schedule them all up. Like I said, I'm going to try to go for dailies. I was able to pull it off with Knights of the Old Republic. Like I was scheduled like oftentimes 2 weeks ahead of schedule. So that was a really good run. I was doing a bit of a test with time management, seemed to work out. And then after Witcher 2, I'm doing as a sort of side game Rusty Lake. I'm really enjoying Rusty Lake. If you haven't checked it out, check it out on the channel. It's sort of this absurdist puzzle game, but it's rich with symbolism and subtextual narratives and perspective, like questioning perspectives and reality versus whatever the unreality is. I'm taking a little break from it just because I have to get ahead with Witcher 2, and then I want to do a sort of intermission episode with Rusty Lake where I try to collect my thoughts about the first chunk of games. I'm about to kick off The Hotel, which is the first Steam game of Rusty Lake. So far I've only played the web games, the free, anyone can play them. They're on the web, they're on the Rusty Lake website, but there's a sort of order you can play them in based on, I'm using the one based on developers recommendation on play order. So yeah, lots of fun. Outside Rusty Lake, I think that I'm pretty confident I'm going to get Witcher 2 recorded this month. So next game up is either Assassin's Creed, I was gonna say Knights of the Old Republic 2. I've installed it. It's good to go. It's patched with the restoration patch. But I'm gonna hit. I feel it. I'm gonna hit RPG fatigue. So that's a very strong, because otherwise I'm just gonna rush through the game and I'm not gonna appreciate the RPG aspects of the game, especially after 2 back-to-back like this. And I feel like that's going to hamper my experience. But maybe it won't. Maybe I'll find a way around it, and I'll be able to push through it. And I don't know. So I'm debating that. But Assassin's Creed is more like, here's a story, here's a kind of I want to parkour. I want to do some parkour mechanics. But honestly, it's just a more simplified. I think simplified mechanically. I mean, it's a story. You're experiencing it. It has a beginning. It has an end. Every time I do this in the camera, I'm actually going backwards, and then I forget how you see it. But I think it's also backwards. It's end to the beginning. I gotta go backwards. It's got a beginning and an end. Anyways, and I just want to maybe have that kind of experience. I just want to experience the story of a character without having to deal with all the shenanigans that come with meta behind specifically RPG games. So we'll see where I go with that. I tried Half-Life, as you saw on the channel. If you haven't seen it, I was intending to do it as a side game, but I got so sick when I left the game. I was seconds away from puking all over my keyboard, and that had never happened to me ever. In 30 years of gaming, I have never ever felt that kind of motion sickness hit me within like 5 seconds. Like I could feel myself just going pale, and because part of me, like, I was trying to like I was getting through that freezer area, and I was trying to like just ignore it. I was like, what the hell's happening? Like, am I breathing wrong? I don't know what I was saying. I'm like, just calm down, let's just get through this. And then it's like 5 seconds in, I was like, no, I feel like I just came off of a really twisty ride, like at like on a roller coaster or something like that. And I was like, no, I don't think I think this is like motion sickness. I've heard people talk about it. I've had a friend that got really sick once playing Borderlands 2 back in the day. We played like an hour of it, and then I never got to continue the game until played it with a bunch of people for the channel. But yeah, he got super. He just like he shut his screen, and then he laid back, and I'm like, dude, you look really white. And he had to close his eyes and everything. He was out. He was good. Like, yeah, I think he puked and everything. So it threw me off. I was like, maybe it's a flu he got or something like that. But then I heard like Angel Arts has talked about it. I have other friends who have talked about it, and I was like, wow. So anyways, that one hit me like a brick. It honestly was, I got to stop right now. Or not only do I feel like I'm going to puke, but I'm going to legitimately faint. And I was getting cold sweats. I wasn't showing it because like within 10 seconds, I was like, and I'm going to wrap up here. And I peaced out. And I had to go upstairs. I went outside into the cold. Just like, I'm like, what is this? Just get it out. Come on, leave me, Satan. So no, not doing Half-Life, even though I was looking forward to it because it's got such a strong mod community. I was getting very excited to look into all of that. But so I might try Black Mesa. You guys have suggested maybe updated graphics or something, because I think the blurry graphics eventually got to me too. And because everything was moving so quick and the blurry graphics, I think everything just added to a bad experience on that one. It was really weird. It's a phenomenal experience. I had never experienced it. As I'm probably going to try Half-Life 2 at some point just to see if it still has the same feeling. Portal did not happen with Portal, so I'm going to give Portal 2 a go. So that's likely up next after Rusty Lake, I would presume, might be the secondary game. What else am I thinking? There's a couple secondary games I wouldn't mind just like jumping into, but we're gonna be reaching December very quickly. I know all the months are about the same size, but sometimes it just feels like the closer you get to Christmas, the faster time goes. And I think it's because just of where I work. In Q4, so the fourth quarter is all like deliver. You have everything crunches, and so I generally have headaches every time I hit evening and I can't do anything, and then time just flies because I have to rest. I have to it's a mess. No, November, December is always a mess, but I'm looking forward to kicking off Greedfall. I think Greedfall is gonna be December. I'm talking ahead here, but this is why I'm just kind of like coordinating why RPGs, why I have to debate the Knights of the Old Republic 2, is because I want Greedfall in there by the end of December, I think. So it's gonna be like, because I'm gonna take the last 2 weeks off of December. I usually do that. I gotta waste vacation days and stuff like that, and that would be for a Greedfall, I think. Or I get Greedfall, and then that'll be January, and now I'm really giving a channel update that's way too ahead. This is like it, because everything can change. I've tried to not do that. Worth talking about is during Halloween, I was actually going to play Walking Dead. I was going to start Walking Dead and try to get through I think there's 4 chapters, right? Something like that. And then there's like other things. There's like 400 Days, there's Michonne, there's other stuff, right? So I don't know how much I was going to get through, but I wanted to get through the main story. Turns out that I sort of missed the train. You can't get these games on Steam anymore. I totally forgot about the whole bankruptcy thing with Telltales, and that Skybound bought them up to finish Chapter 4, but then they got removed off of Steam. They're available exclusively on the Epic store right now, and I'm not 100% sold on getting things through that. So I'm gonna pad time now. I guess I'm not gonna play Walking Dead again for another chunk of time. Maybe it'll be next Halloween. I don't know. I'm stubborn and I didn't want to fold, and there's a bunch of other stuff I can play in the meanwhile. You can always check the priority list of what's coming to this channel if you go to the About section of the channel. I even mark it with like a star that will let you know like how many times a week it's going to upload, whether it's primary or secondary sort of posting. And yeah, you can always get an update. Just go to the About page. And without dragging this on any further, I'm going to wrap this one up, and I will catch you in the next stack of episodes. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, buddy. Peace.